Hey, this is JC and welcome to Small Brick City. In this video, I'm not going to review the LEGO Ghostbusters Firehouse headquarters set 75827, but I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to highlight all the small builds that you could possibly use from this set to include in your own MOCs or your own custom LEGO city. I won't be teaching you how to put these small builds together step by step, as you can download the instructions for the Firehouse HQ from the LEGO website. However, I thought it would be interesting to highlight some of the small builds and share my thoughts on how I think they can be incorporated into a regular MOC or a LEGO city. I've always liked the exterior look and the concept of this particular set. However, I wasn't prepared to pay full price for it. Luckily, I recently was able to get it at 40% off. That's a pretty good deal. I've heard others have got it at a higher discount, but I'm pretty happy with this. I do not intend to use this build as it is in my LEGO city. I do have some plans to remock it, and I'm going to change it into something quite different. But those are future plans, and I'll save it for a video down the road. This is not built as a traditional expert modular building, so the levels do not separate. It's more of a dollhouse hinging design, where one side can open 90 degrees and the other side can open more fully, and that gives you access to the different levels and the inside for play. It is pretty detailed, and as mentioned, there are many small builds which we'll get to in just a bit. One thing I'm really particularly happy about this set is that they included stairs. So many LEGO sets do not include stairs, and they expect minifigs to either magically teleport to the second or third floor or to climb up in some mysterious way. Another cool feature that I'm sure you've seen in a lot of review videos is this particular fire pole. I think the illusion is excellent, and of course the ability for the minifig to slide down is pretty amazing in my opinion. Well, enough of that. Let's now get into the small builds and let me pick them out and show them to you. First off, I'd like to highlight the fire extinguisher in the display case. I think that's a great use of the red window frame, and it's held into the wall by 2x2 red plates, both on top and below. And there's a clip brick, or a modified brick with a clip that holds the fire extinguisher in place. I just thought that this is such an elegant solution, and if you want to display a fire extinguisher in an industrial building or maybe even in a fire station MOC in your city, I think this is perfect. Two builds that are worthy of your attention are on the outside of the building. The first is this traffic light. It's really well designed. In fact, the whole thing is really great, from the electrical box over here to the sign and to the support arm which bends down to the traffic lights itself. I think this is a great traffic light, and you can replicate it throughout your LEGO city. The second item is not unique to this set, but it's basically this waste paper basket, and it's made very simply. There is a 1x1 stud which basically is to place it onto the road here or the sidewalk, but this is a four-sided modified brick, and on each side there's this 1x2 grill part. Now this is not unique to this particular build, it has been seen in other creator sets as well, but it's a very realistic looking waste paper bin. My only complaint about this particular build is it's really fragile and easily comes apart, but other than that, it looks really nice. Now we come to a collection of small builds, starting with this retro workstation, and you can tell it's retro by the old style telephone as well as the computer. Both these small builds are great. That looks really like an old style telephone, and you can replicate it even if you don't have that sticker. The computer as well looks like it came from the 1980s. I like the elegant solution of this lamp. You can move it because that's basically an arm on a modified plate with a bar element, and I like the use of the stud to hold the envelope. The table itself, very retro in feel, very simple to build as well, 2x2 bricks, but they slot this 4-stud wide panel piece in between the studs of this 2x8 plate, and that just gives a nice dimension and look to the table. Underneath the studs on the 4 corners, some round plates here, and these are Technique connectors which connect this chair, which is on a turntable kind of tile plate. Now you don't have to build it this way, but it's nice to be built as one self-contained unit. So that really works, and I think this can really fit into any old style office building that you want to create. Next up is a bed with nightstand and lamp. The bed itself is pretty standard in terms of its construction, but what is really nice is this headboard, which is held in place by modified hinging plates. That's really nice, very simple in design, but an elegant solution. The nightstand, very simple. This is basically just a 2x2 brick. If I were to add in a drawer, I guess I would have used a modified brick or even 2 headlight bricks and a 1x2 brick, and I'll put a jumper plate in front, and that looks like a drawer. But nevertheless, this is very simple, and that's a very cute lamp. In fact, this is basically, it's a wine glass, but it's being used as a stand for the lamp, so that's really cute and smart. Over here we have a table, and this actually comes with 4 chairs, but this is just one of them. Very simple, elegant solution, again with corner panel pieces, a modified bracket, and this round towel. Now you can't really fit this in, maybe between studs to hold it in place. If not, it's loose, but it's a nice, very simple solution to a chair, and looks realistic as well. This table, also very simple but quite unique in the use of parts. Again, just like the lamp, these are cup parts with studs underneath to form the table legs, so that's pretty smart and cute. This is a toaster using this modified brick part with a grill element on top, but I think it's probably these silver stickers that also make it work. But that's pretty cute. I really like this fridge. It's got a great footprint. Most of the time fridges are pretty big in LEGO world, but the use of a slot technique with these, cabinet pieces really work well. I mean, that's really a smart design, and I would love to include this particular build of a fridge in my future MOCs. And here we have a retro arcade machine, which looks pretty good. I think it helps with all these printed stickers, but even by itself I think it looks good. What I really like is the size, the footprint, and it's proportionate to a minifig. Many times when people do small builds, they're often oversized and not minifig scale, so I really appreciate this. I do like the legs, very realistic, but to connect it to a plate you use this transparent round brick, so very practical solution. The use of parts are quite smart. This is actually a window frame, and this is a white insert with a sticker. Well, if you don't have that, you can just use a transparent glass piece, and basically it looks like an arcade machine which is not switched on, and it will serve its purpose. I think if you are looking for a retro arcade machine to put into a MOC, this would be pretty good. And here we have a table and chair combination. You saw this chair earlier on, so we can put that away. But this is a really nice table. Again, minifig scale. Those legs really work. It looks like a school desk or a laboratory desk or table. Really simple in design but elegant in the solution. These are modified plates and these are brackets. And over here on top, the tabletop, I guess that's what gives it such a clean look. That's the minifig style plate. Basically the plate that comes with your collector minifigs. Really nice elegant solution if you're building like a school and you need multiple desks to line up to look like a school desk or a classroom. I think this would be perfect. I really like this solution for a shelf system as well. If you do any kind of grocery store or warehouse, you need to have shelves. And again, this is elegant because it's minifig scale and these supports aren't thick. These are these telescope parts and they work very well as supports. Typically one might use round bricks or even 1x2 bricks, but then the whole shelf system looks so chunky and thick. This looks really nice. It's got industrial feel, and if you do it for a grocery store or convenience store, you've got lots of space to put things. As you can see, they've put all kinds of things on the shelf. Doesn't feel too cluttered, but feels just right, and is minifig scale. And finally we come to the pool table. This is a pretty nice build, very solid, But honestly, if you're looking for a pool table, I suggest you check out the build from the Expert Modular Building Detective's Office. That's got a very nice pool table in the bar. Annie, my partner, who built this fire station set, because I don't build regular sets because I can't follow instructions, she builds all the official sets. And when she put this particular table together, she did make the comment that she felt it wasn't as good as the Detective's Office. So do check out that one in the Detective's Office if you want to build a pool table. And there you have it, all these small builds from the Ghostbusters Firehouse headquarters. I think I covered most of the small builds that I think would fit well for your own MOCs or your LEGO city. So I hope you enjoyed this video and the insight I gave to these small builds. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.